That's why everybody's sitting over there. They don't want to take a picture. And then they fall, and then somebody gets hurt.
The internet is filled with creepy content, but some videos go beyond disturbing. Like this first video, for example. December 9th, 2019, 11:56 a.m. It was meant to be the trip of a lifetime. Anthony Langford, celebrating his 51st birthday, embarked on a cruise aboard the Ovation of the Seas with his wife Christine, 46, their 17-year-old daughter Winona, and 19-year-old son Jesse. The family from Sydney had traveled extensively, but this voyage promised something extraordinary. A journey through New Zealand's majestic landscapes, culminating in a visit to Wakari, also known as White Island, a remote, active volcano rising dramatically from the sea. On the morning of December 9th, the cruise ship docked at Tauranga, a popular port in the Bay of Plenty. The weather was idyllic, sunny skies, calm seas. Among the day's excursions was a guided tour to White Island. Despite the volcano's alert level being raised to level 2 due to increased activity, tours continued as usual. The Langfords, seeking adventure, joined 43 others on the trip.
Great opportunity out there as well. You'll notice there's an area where there's a bit of bubbling water. Please don't go too close to it because it is undercut. Not quite sure where it sort of ends up.
Upon arrival, the group donned yellow helmets and gas masks, following guides across the island's fragile, sulfur-stained terrain. Beneath their feet, the earth trembled, a common occurrence on Wakari. Unbeknownst to them, superheated steam and gas had been accumulating beneath the surface, trapped under a thin crust of rock. And at 2:02 p.m. things take a disturbing turn.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy crap! Oh my god! Oh my god! Look at the boat! Oh no!
Somebody laying in the water.
Holy crap!
Covered in
Look at the helicopter there.
Oh my god.
Without warning, the volcano erupted violently. A massive plume of ash, steam, and toxic gas surged skyward, engulfing the island within seconds. Temperatures soared above 300 degrees Celsius, incinerating everything in their path. The eruption was so sudden that there was no time to flee. Jesse Langford, near the crater with his family, was thrown to the ground. He felt his skin burning, his vision fading. Through the chaos, he realized his mother had died instantly. His father showed signs of life, but succumbed shortly after. His sister, Winona, was nowhere to be seen. In a later interview, Jesse recounted the harrowing experience, describing the searing pain and the desperate search for his family amidst the ash and smoke. Despite his injuries, Jesse managed to stumble towards the shore. A tour guide from another group spotted him and helped him into the water to cool his burns. He was the only one who survived the eruption from such close range. Rescue efforts were hampered by the island's remote location, requiring helicopters and boats to reach the victims. For many, help came too late. Of the 47 people on the island, 22 lost their lives, including Anthony and Christine Langford. Winona's body was never recovered. Jesse suffered burns to 90% of his body and was placed in a medically induced coma at the Royal North Shore Hospital in Sydney. Upon awakening, he learned of his family's fate. In a video message played at their funeral, he expressed his grief and gratitude for surviving, stating, "I'm thankful to be alive, but everything I knew is gone." The tragedy of Whakaari serves as a stark reminder of the risks inherent in adventure tourism and the importance of stringent safety measures. For Jesse Langford, the journey towards healing continues, marked by resilience and the memory of his lost loved ones. Did you already find this video disturbing? Then brace yourself for the next one. It's even more unsettling. This terrifying encounter was captured by nomadic kayak fishing, or more specifically, by Matt, a 19-year-old adventurer who lives out of his van, kayaking and fishing his way across New Zealand.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another nomadic fishing adventure. If you're new to the channel, my name is Matt, and I've just pulled up to the northernmost campground in the whole of New Zealand. I've got 3 days of awesome weather forecast ahead of me, so we're going to be fishing, we're going to be camping, we're going to be exploring, and of course eating whatever we catch. As always, there's going to be that search for a giant fish out here. There has never really been a better place to find one. So I'm just going through all of my knots, leaders, hooks, lures, connections, making sure everything's tip-top, and getting ready for a very big day tomorrow. I will see you first thing in the morning.
On February 10th, 2025, Matt set out toward the northern coast of New Zealand, planning a peaceful 3-day camping trip. It seemed like the perfect escape: solitude, nature, and endless waters to explore. He went to bed early that night, hoping to be well rested for the day ahead. At 5 a.m. the next morning, while the sky was still dark, Matt woke up and began preparing his gear. Undeterred by the cold and quiet, he stepped outside and readied his kayak, eager to reach the river that would take him to the open sea.
Yep, here we go. Just tossed the lure up while I was moving to the other ledge. Good kahawai for a live bait. Oh, perfect size bait. Perfect size bait. Oh, big swirl behind me, geez. Well, there we go, a nice little kahawai live bait.
Soon, he caught his first fish of the day, an exciting start that pushed him to go further and further into the open water. Live bait trailed beneath his kayak as he drifted farther from shore. But then, the water fell eerily still. The bait began to twitch, and that's when it happened.
Don't want to end up in that either. Oh, he's even a touch smaller. Perfect for a live bait. Oh my days, there is a huge school of them underneath me. Wow. Little rascal. It's out of the reef. What the Great white. Great white. Great white shark. Cutting the live bait off. This, I'm out of here. Oh mate, get out of the rudder. Holy shit. Fuck me, there's a huge great white behind me. Fuck me. Fuck, he's following me. Fuck me. Leave me alone. He's still behind me. He's going at my rudder. Holy shit. Is he still here? Fuck. Oh my god. Fuck that. He's still here. He's still behind me. He's just following me. If I get eaten, it's not going to be much fun. He's still right on my tail. He's following my rudder. Please don't attack me, bro. Fuck, how do I get him to leave me alone? He's still right behind me. Can you guys see that fin? Holy shit. Holy shit. Fuck, he's still following me. Is he still there? Yeah, he's still there. Oh my god. Please leave me alone, bro.
Suddenly, a shark appeared, circling his kayak. Matt's heart pounded as he realized the shark wasn't just curious. It was following him. Every paddle forward only seemed to provoke it more. Alone, far from land, Matt tried to stay calm, but it wasn't easy.
Oh, he's coming closer. He's right on my tail. Alright, we'll throw this water bottle. He's turned on the water bottle. Fuck, no he didn't. I thought that would work. Fuck, what can I throw overboard to get his attention? I'm not sure if he's still behind me or not. Oh yeah, he's still back there. He's about 20 meters behind me now. Fuck, he's coming closer. Fuck. I'm sorry for all the swearing, but I'm shitting bricks right now. Far out. When a great white gets to that size, its main food source is marine mammals. And I'm a marine mammal right now. Fuck, I hope he leaves me alone. I've got about 4 kilometers before I can land on a beach. I've got about an hour-long paddle before I can get anywhere on dry land. And he's still behind me, holy shit. I need to get in. Is he still there? I have lost sight of him. I don't like that. I've lost sight of him. Where is he? Completely lost sight of him. He could just be swimming underneath me too. Holy shit. That was one of the scariest things I've ever seen. Whangaroa, if you can hear this, please keep me safe, keep me well, and keep that shark from me. Whangaroa ngā mihi. Fuck this. I don't know where he's gone, but I'm gonna turn these cameras off. Oh shit, that was him. Shit. That huge swirl behind me. I hope that front camera picked it up. Oh, fuck me. He's still following me. He's got a distance, but he could swim up on me at any moment. That thing was 4.5 meters long. It was longer than the kayak. That was a 1,000-pound shark. And he's still behind me.
For what felt like an eternity, the shark remained locked in on him. But Matt, an experienced fisherman, understood one thing. He had entered their world, their territory. He knew he had to stay composed, to think like the predator in order to survive.
I'm not paddling super fast because I'm trying to keep the paddle strokes nice and quiet so he doesn't feel any sort of aggression towards me. Just keeping a real steady pace, not trying to be too frantic about this. Also trying not to get too close to the rocks because then he'll think that I'm a seal swimming towards the land. So I just need to keep going along the coast and pray that he leaves me alone. Oh shit balls. Well, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I've been off the water for a little over an hour now, and it has taken me a minute to calm down, get the adrenaline down, and just think about what just happened to me. But it has put it into perspective. You know, this is the risk that you take when you are kayak fishing or swimming or sailing or boating in general. You're going into a big animal's domain and you're stepping into their house. So you have to be respectful and you have to understand that that's sort of the risk you take. But I'm very, very grateful to Tangaroa and the Moana in New Zealand for getting me off the water safely.
Through steady movements and sharp instincts, Matt eventually managed to navigate away. And against all odds, he made it back to shore, alive and completely unharmed. It was a close call, a terrifying brush with nature's power. But as Matt later said, when you step into the ocean, you're stepping into the home of giants. You need to respect that. Luckily, he did. And because of that, this shark never attacked. It simply let him go. But escaping death isn't that easy, as you'll see in the next video. The Grand Canyon, one of the most breathtaking places on Earth. Every year, millions of tourists from around the world travel to Arizona to witness its vast beauty, take pictures, and capture memories that will last a lifetime. But sometimes, in the pursuit of that perfect photo, people go a little too far. And when they do, tragedy can strike in an instant.
Why you don't go down there?
Why you don't go down there?
That's why everybody's sitting over there. They go and take a picture.
And then we fall, and then somebody gets hurt. That's why you don't go down there. That's why there's no trail down there. Oh my god.
Where's he at?
They fell down
Fell
over
and
there.
fell off cliff.
This footage is from 2020. A 59-year-old woman from Arizona was visiting the canyon, like so many others. She stepped near the edge, trying to get a photo, and slipped. She fell hundreds of feet to her death. Sadly, she's not the only one. Curious, I started researching similar incidents. That's when I found this next video, and it left me stunned. Viewer discretion is advised.
He should come back. Is there anybody that looks here?
Oh, do not have to get out though. I'm good. Okay. I have to get back up though. That's the issue. Climbing that rock.
It's going back, man.
Just come back.
Oh yeah, I'll come back sometime. Oh, this is fucking beautiful.
It is, but...
Hey, no native cries, girl.
Oh shit, is he okay? Wait.
Oh no. Oh no.
Shit, man.
No,
Don't look, Kitty. You smoke.
don't look.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we told him to come back up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We need to call. You have your phone. Get your phone.
Helicopter is out. Here.
Give me a call. Oh my gosh.
Dumbass.
Oh my god, baby girl.
Just move back, Kitty.
Oh my gosh.
Is this ever happened before?
He's not moving, huh? He's not moving. Hello? Hello?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
A man is seen balancing near the canyon's edge, risking everything for a dramatic photo. Suddenly, he slips, falling several meters and rolling toward a second drop. For a terrifying moment, it looks like he won't stop in time. But against all odds, he survived. He lay completely still, his body barely recognizable beneath the ash. Those watching from the observation point feared the worst and called in a trauma helicopter. It was that decision, made in a moment of panic, that may have ultimately saved his life. Based on reports, the man survived, with only some bruises and minor injuries. but it could have ended very differently. Let this be a powerful reminder. Nature is beautiful, but also unforgiving. One wrong step is all it takes. So next time you're standing on the edge for a photo, ask yourself, is the shot really worth the risk? Or would it be better to say, is your job worth the risk? This diver lost his life while doing his. Two commercial divers arrive at the Lake Oliver Dam for what's supposed to be a routine inspection. It's a job they've done many times before. Their assignment is simple: check the chain on one of the dam's control gates, then plan repairs. It should take no more than 15 minutes. Both men are experienced. Eric Herbert and Alex Paxton have been working as divers for over a decade. They follow protocol. Safety procedures are in place. The dam's energy sources are locked down, tagged, and double-checked. On paper, it's a safe dive. Alex is the first to go under. His helmet camera records everything. He descends slowly along the massive steel chain connected to Gate 3, his lights scanning each link for damage. Above him, the surface is still. Below him, it's quiet. And then, everything changes.
I'm gonna have him keep small, like just hold your slack. Roger. Get him up.
Without warning, he's pulled sideways. A 10-inch pipe hidden in the wall sucks his arm in with brutal force. He shouts that he's stuck, but the suction is overwhelming. More than 850 pounds of pressure pins him to the dam. His body is crushed so tightly against the surface, he can barely breathe. His partner, Eric, tries to help, but there's nothing he can do. For 30 minutes, dam workers scramble to find the source of the pressure. Everything on the safety checklist had been marked as safe. Every valve closed, every system tagged. But eventually, they find it. A small secondary valve used to prime the penstock, a large pipe that feeds water to the turbines, had been left open. It wasn't on the lockout checklist, and because of that, it hadn't been shut off. That valve had turned the pipe into a deadly vacuum. By the time they closed it, it was too late. Alex never had a chance. The pressure kept his lungs from expanding. He lost consciousness within minutes. His body was still trapped when he died. After the incident, Georgia Power was found to have violated safety regulations. The valve should have been included in the lockout-tagout plan. It wasn't. The Paxton family later filed a wrongful death lawsuit. A settlement was reached, but the damage had already been done. Since then, procedures have been updated. Every valve is now listed, every hazard accounted for. But the story of Alex Paxton is a reminder. Even one overlooked detail can cost a life. And when it comes to diving near dams, there's no such thing as a routine day. And the same can be said about what happens in this next terrifying footage. This shocking incident happened at the MGM Zoo in Las Vegas. Visitors gather around the enclosure, eager to catch a glimpse of the majestic lions as they lounge behind the glass. Calm, powerful, and undeniably beautiful, the lions seem at peace in their artificial habitat. But nothing could have prepared the crowd for what was about to happen. In a matter of seconds, the atmosphere changes. A lion handler stands inside the enclosure, doing what he's likely done dozens of times before. But this time, something's different. Let's have a look. Without warning, one of the lions lunges. locking its jaws around the handler's leg. Panicked screams echo from behind the glass as staff rush to intervene. Fortunately, the handler manages to escape, reportedly with only minor injuries. He was rushed to the hospital for stitches, but it could have been much worse. Moments like this serve as a chilling reminder. No matter how trained or tamed they seem, wild animals are exactly that. Wild. And perhaps the bigger question is, should these magnificent creatures really be kept in enclosures for entertainment at all? Because when you take a lion out of the wild, you can't take the wild out of the lion, and so it is. Now let's move on to the next and final piece of footage. For many, a cruise is the ultimate escape. A floating resort where time slows down, the sun always shines, and worries are left on land. But for one woman, it ended in tragedy. It was the early morning hours, just off the coast of Florida. The MSC Meraviglia had just completed a 5-day journey to the Bahamas. Most passengers were still asleep. Some were waking to the sound of breakfast carts or gentle waves tapping the ship's hull. But then, a voice echoed through the intercom.
Learned that a passenger was overboard, and we performed an immediate search and rescue operation. The U.S. Coast Guard was there to escort us with a boat and a helicopter. And due to fatal injuries, we learned that the passenger has passed away. We are offering our full support to the authorities who are all involved in this matter, and I know I speak on behalf of all of us on this ship right now, and I say our prayers are with this person and her family. Just to reiterate, our ETA alongside for Port Canaveral will be in approximately 45 minutes from now. Once again, our ETA to Port Canaveral will be approximately 45 minutes from now. We apologize once again for the delay, but we hope you understand the circumstances. Thank you all.
Panic spread fast. Lights flipped on. Curtains ripped open. People rushed to their balconies and peered over the railings. What they saw was chaos. Helicopters circled. And Coast Guard boats sliced through the waves. According to officials, a 36-year-old woman had fallen overboard around 5 a.m. Somewhere between the open ocean and the Florida coastline, she vanished into the dark sea. At 7:30 a.m., the woman's body was found in the water. Her name has not been publicly released, and most of the people on board never knew her. But the grief still reached every floor of the ship. For now, one woman's life is gone. A family is grieving. And for those who were on board, the memory of that morning will never leave them. That's all for today, folks. If you want to see more of this creepy content, click on the video on screen.